Now there are so many types of fish foods on the market. Now one of the things that I'm really looking for in a fish food is the way that it's prepared. Now most of your common flake foods, pellet foods and all that are all pressure cooked and highly processed, which means they put a whole lot of nutrients into the food, but the way that they prepare the pellet or the flake basically destroys the integrity of any nutrients that might be in there. That's why I'm a big fan of the Danichi foods, because your Danichi foods are slow cooked, so they're basically a raw state food. So for me, Danichi is an absolute go-to. The other food that I am continually impressed by is your Spectrum probiotics. So these new Spectrum foods are also slow cooked, but they also contain a probiotic, and the probiotic fills the fish up with good bacteria, which is obviously a benefit, but it also means that when the fish poo, all the bacteria in the poo eats the poo. It also contains an enzyme or something which helps to get rid of nitrate and phosphate. So I really do find that my tank stays cleaner and that my nitrate and phosphate reduces. Anyway, if you have any experience or thoughts on pressure cooked versus heavily processed foods, raw state foods, then put a little note at the bottom of this video. But you'll see from video after video that I just keep going back to Danichi and New Life Spectrum. But tell us your thoughts. Sometimes I'm amazed how crap some of the food is that's available, and when you've used a really good food and then you go to a crap food, regardless of the expectation of the brand, it really makes a difference, because 50% of fish keeping, in my opinion, is just getting your nutrients right. 50% is water quality, 50% is nutrition. So often people spend so much money on a good tank, good equipment to make sure that they've got good water quality, and then they just go and buy heavily processed brand name foods that they think are serving their fish. But in my opinion, try Danichi and New Life Spectrum probiotics. And anyway, let us know what you think. What food have you had success with, and what have you thought is a failure? The other thing is, the higher quality foods, you've got to make sure you do not overfeed them, because the higher nutrient foods may seem to be dirtier if you overfeed them, but they're absolutely cleaner because your absorption rates are higher if they are correctly fed. Anyway, give us your feeding tips, guys.